In this video, I'd like to present to you one of the new controls in NetAdvantage for WPF version 10.3, the xamSchedule. We'll take a short look at the control, at the three different views it supports, how to add and remove appointments, and how to theme the control. So the xamSchedule has three views: the day view, which shows you all the appointments for a particular day; a schedule view, which shows you a horizontal view of the appointments of a single day; and a month view, which gives you an overview of an entire month and how the appointments look for that month. Okay, so let's move back to the day view. I've added a couple of appointments, and the first one is set to have a reminder 1 minute before the appointment is due. So sometime soon during this demo, we'll be getting a reminder. So how do we add an appointment? We basically double click on the time slot where we want to add an appointment, enter the details that are needed, and click close. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to enter sales call at 3:15, save and close. So this is just a very simple case of interacting with this control. There will be other videos on the site which will show you how to interact with it in greater detail. The purpose of this demo is to cover theming this control. Oh, and here we get the reminder for the code review meeting we have. So I'm going to go ahead and dismiss this reminder, and we're going to move on to theming. What I've done is I've added a combo box here which contains the available themes for this control. Across the entire suite, we support Office 2010 blue themes, so I'm going to go ahead and activate that and show you how that looks in the different views of the control. We can also set black theme and the silver theme in Office 2007, for example. So how is this implemented? Let's take a look at the code. I've opened Visual Studio 2010, and we're going to take a look at the project we use to build this form. We have references to the scheduler control, version 10.3, including the schedule dialogues. This DLL contains the reminder windows and the new appointment windows which you need to interact with the control. So let's take a look at the code of the main window. We've added a combo box to contain all the themes which will be assigned to the xamSchedule. Something else we have, and something that all of the xamScheduler controls require, these being the day view, the schedule view, and the month view, is the xamSchedule data manager. This is basically the class you use to feed data into the day view. As you can see, all of these different scheduler controls are bound to this instance of the data manager. So how is the data manager set up? Let's take a look at its loaded event handler. In the loaded event handler, we set the color scheme to be used by the xamSchedule, and we set it to the Office 2010 color scheme. This is basically setting the theme that will be used by the xamSchedule. We add the data to the xamSchedule in the main window loaded event. Basically, we set up a series of collections containing the data, the appointments that will be shown in the xamSchedule. First, we set up a collection of resources. This refers to the owner of the calendar. Then we set up calendars for a particular owner, in this case the own1 owner. Then we set up a series of appointments. We add them one by one to the appointments observable collection. And as you can see, these are the two appointments which we saw a few minutes earlier in the example. I've also set up the reminder when adding these appointments to occur 1 minute before the actual appointment time. So how is the theme changed? Let's look again at the combo box control. We populate the values to be shown in the loaded event. We use a helper method to get the different enumeration values of the office color scheme enumeration, and we add them to the combo box as items. And once we change the selected index in the theming combo box, we basically assign the color theme to the color scheme member of the data manager, which then changes the theming for the entire control.
Infragistics. On the web at infragistics.com.